With the release of the year-end Oricon sales and the absolute bloodbath that ensued on Twitter after, many people were left in awe and shock at the rankings. Demon Slayer absolutely dominated the charts this year, selling almost 10 times more than the number 2 spot. Now I had no idea what to do for my next video, so I just decided to make this to give my 2 cents on how each manga got its rankings, and at the end to give out a few predictions for next year. I want to preface this by saying I have not read 4 out of the 10 mangas on here, so I'm just gonna speculate and theorize for those, so don't crucify me for saying seemingly incorrect evidence. Number 1, Demon Slayer. I don't think this one needs that much explaining. The anime adaptation was stellar, the quarantine incentivized people to buy the volumes in bulk, and on top of that, the manga was ending, which is another incentive for people to catch up. More on this trend later. Demon Slayer was constantly at the number 1 spot, selling over 1 million copies every month. Not to mention, the movie came out in October, which sent its sales that month to 11 million. Thus, all of this combined gave Demon Slayer a staggering 82 million copies sold this year. Hello? What? Bro, I'm gonna call you back. Ain't no way. Oh my god. Remember when I said 82 million? Yeah, add in an extra 20 million to that because Demon Slayer at the time of this recording has sold over 100 million copies. 102 to be exact. That's like giving 94% of PewDiePie subscribers a volume of Demon Slayer. Yeah, that much. The number 2 spot goes to Kingdom. Now Kingdom is one of the mangas I haven't read, but from the cult following it has on social media with no official English translation, it's pretty obvious it's a good manga. Also, the stats for Kingdom truly shows it's on a steady rise. Just by looking at the past few years, 2018 had it at number 6 with 5 million sales, in 2019 it boosted to the number 3 spot with 7.6 million sales, and this year it sits at number 2, finally surpassing One Piece at 8.2 million. The number 3 spot surprisingly goes to One Piece, which shocked pretty much everyone. One Piece, not the top selling manga for 2 years in a row? Yes, because first of all, Demon Slayer. No matter how crazy the story would have gotten, it wouldn't have reached the levels of Demon Slayer. Impossible. Second, Oda took the most number of breaks this year, most probably due to the pandemic. Therefore, less number of chapters, therefore 2 fewer volumes to sell. Not saying Oda should have worked his ass off to release an extra volume or something, like goddamn, let the man rest. I'm actually happy he was given more breaks, but you can see why One Piece went down this year. Number 4, Haikyuu. I haven't started this, but the trend is clear. The series ended, therefore sales went up. I'm not by any means bashing the series, although it sounds like I am. Number 5, Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen is absolutely popping off this year. Had an anime adaptation announcement by Studio Mappa, and when it came, Mappa did what they do best and have given an amazing adaptation so far. In addition to that, the current arc is one of the best arcs serializing in Shonen Jump right now, along with One Piece and My Hero. Number 6 is The Promised Neverland. I am an anime only fan, so I can't say much except that the series ended the trend again. Number 7, The Quintessential Quintuplets. I haven't read this one, but same circumstances. Series ended, the trend strikes back. Number 8 on the list is My Hero Academia with 6 million copies sold. Pretty consistent comparing it to its previous year's sales, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't surprised at how low this ranked when the current arc is essentially the Marineford arc of My Hero, but I guess My Hero is just loved more in the West and Japan. Number 7 is the real MVP of this list in my opinion, Spy X Family. Notice how this is the only manga on this list without any kind of adaptation, and with only 37 chapters currently serialized, made it in the top 10. I don't know about you guys, but I see this as an absolute win. And finally, number 10, Attack on Titan. I'm kinda surprised this wasn't in the top 5, but the manga is almost wrapped up and the anime has returned for its final season. I wouldn't be surprised if the manga boosts in sales next year, which brings me to the final part of the video, predictions for next year. Now right off the bat, all the series that have ended this year will drop down significantly in sales next year. I'm talking Haikyuu, Promised Neverland, Quintuplets. Notice how I haven't said Demon Slayer though. Demon Slayer, to me right now, is still a wild card. If the anime gets a second season next year, I wouldn't be surprised if it stayed in the top 10. Otherwise, it's definitely going down. Now the ones that'll go up for sure, Attack on Titan, like I said. The anime and manga are both ending, it'll go out in a blaze of glory. My Hero is getting another season next year, and I wouldn't be surprised if it bolstered the sales just by a little bit, but I also wouldn't be surprised if the sales drop by a few, as we're almost wrapping up the current arc, and it looks to me like there's gonna be a cooldown period with minimal action, so unless some very big things get revealed, I don't see it getting more sales than it's already getting. Jujutsu Kaisen is definitely going up or staying consistent at the very least. Its anime is amazing, there's definitely gonna be an influx of anime fans switching to the manga. Haven't read Kingdom, so I can't say anything. I do believe Spy X Family would either be consistent or drop a little, unless there's an anime announcement or something like that. Don't get me wrong, it's a great manga, but I don't see it competing with the top dogs just yet. Now that I've addressed the mangas on the list, it's time for the mangas that aren't on the list. First and foremost, Chainsaw Man. But in all honesty though, Chainsaw Man right now is in a gray area. The manga just ended, but it also has a part 2 confirmed and an anime adaptation in the making by none other than MAPPA. So depending on when this part 2 and anime release, it might be on the rankings next year. Still not, I don't know, it's hard to say to be honest. Now, another rising star is Shumetsu no Valkyrie, or Record of Ragnarok, and for good reason. Who would not want to see Jack the Ripper square off against Hercules, or Adam, the first human, brawling with Zeus, the god of thunder? Its art is spectacular, the story is fast-paced, it's literally tournament arc, the manga. The last manga I want to mention is Kaiju number 8. This manga just started on Jump Plus this year, and it's already caused a huge uproar online. A shonen manga with a rather older protagonist, and a fresh take on the idea of kaiju. Paired with breathtaking art and jaw-dropping fights, this manga smells of success. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Happy holidays, have a nice day, stay safe, and yeah, bye bye.